war veterans of the liberation struggle said the banning of most imports into Zimbabwe by the Zimbabwe government is wrong, as most unemployed Zimbabweans are surviving through cross-border trading. Last week, there were serious protests in the border town of Beitbridge as most ordinary people were protesting against the banning of imports into Zimbabwe.
We are the generation that suffered under white colonial rule. We are the generation that went to fight to free this country. We are again the generation that was affected by ASAP. We lost jobs. We were sent home. No rehabilitation, no nothing. Just being sent home with maybe $15,000. How are you going to use it? I don't know. We are a generation now which is being, sponsored by wives and children, because my wife becomes a cross-border trader. I was retrenched, and then my wife should take over. Our livelihood is coming from the cross-border activities, and when you close that, closing in fact with the people coming with their goods without even prior notice, that is disastrous to us. How can we support our own killing? We are being killed. While the motive could be good, but how it is done is what gives us concern. People should be given time, and there should be alternatives. There is no industry that is running. There is no employment anywhere in Zimbabwe being created. 2,000 jobs or 2 million jobs, one job is not found. And people create ways of livelihood. One, and the most popular one, has been cross-border operations. And these, unfortunately, they have just been cut like, a pipe running with water, then suddenly it's cut. No preparation, no nothing. You don't have water in your home. What do? You go out crying, and this is why people are crying at the borders. They are crying because there was no consultation, no alternative means of living, and it's like we have decided to kill our own people. But people will not die easily. They will resist. They are resisting. And if I was asked, who should I support? I'll support my wife, because she must bring food home.
The war veterans also ordered the country's Vice President Pelekezela Mpoko, who has been staying in a luxurious hotel in Harare for over a year now, to move out, saying that he is wasting the taxpayers' money.
No, you don't need to have human rights activists telling you where you should go and sleep. Every child, African, European, has a home. And you don't expect a person to be the age of Vice President Mpoko without a home. Okay. So people want him to go to his home. You see, we have standards. Some which we create for ourselves. But you want to measure yourself with maybe your predecessors, how they did and what they did. Vice President Nkomo, when he came, he was not just a vice president. He was the original leader of ZAPU, commander-in-chief of the Zipra forces, but he was very humble to stay in whatever accommodation he was given by government. Came Joseph Musika, who was second, he did the same. John Nkomo did the same, but we've got a different one.
The war veterans leader also said that they are the foundation of the Zimbabwe government and the ruling party ZANU-PF, despite President Robert Mugabe recently calling them dissidents and that he will crush them.
There is no party that can thrive without listening to the electorate, without also, listening to its membership. without recognizing and respecting its bedrock, its foundation. There is no house that can stand without a foundation. And the foundation of ZANU-PF are war veterans, war collaborators, war detainees. But people are busy trying to get rid of these people. Why? Because they want to thrive in corruption. They've realized they cannot lure war veterans into corruption, war collaborators into corruption, war detainees into corruption. So what do? They want to get rid of them.
So in other words,
They want to give an impression that war veterans become the laughing stock of this society. And for as long as that is not corrected, Zimbabwe will continue to nosedive, going where we don't know.
Relations between the war veterans and a group of young Turkeys called the Generation 40 G40 in ZANU-PF has been bad in the past recent years. The war veterans accused the G40 members of feeding President Robert Mugabe with lies and also of causing divisions in the party.